Good evening and welcome to another exciting episode of the Men's Lounge. It's obvious today is Thursday and it's 9 p.m. So definitely I'm going to come your way with a very exciting topic. So last week we managed to bring an end to the whole discussion about whether our partners should have access to our phones. Well, the discussion has been ongoing, but we think we brought it to an end. It is okay for your partner to have access to your phone, and some people also think it is not okay. I mean, there should be some limits and all that. But at the end of the day, I think there's been some mutual understanding on whether our partners should have our phones or not. Look, it won't end. Others will still say no. Some people will still say yes. So last week was good. Today we are going to come your way with another topic. It's quite controversial, I'll put it. We'll be attempting to answer the question of whether men are really able to forgive their partners, especially when it comes to cheating. I'll tell you more about it when I'm back. However, it's just to welcome you to this evening. And so let me tell you something simple. It has to do with, I'm sure you already know the Mother's Day is around the corner, right? We need to honor our mothers. There's something I don't understand anyway, and I'll speak about it. The fact that Mother's Day is always like a whole presidential, announcement. And when it comes Father's Day, we have to struggle to hear about it. Well, I won't say much. Let me just tell you this, give you this LPMs, and then we can proceed. So Mother's Day is coming soon. Tell us about that amazing woman who isn't your biological mother. Okay, so we are trying to do something different here. So that amazing woman who, it doesn't necessarily have to be your biological mother, okay? But the person has impacted you positively over the years. You stand a chance of winning big to celebrate her on Mother's Day. So this is what you have to do. Share your unique story on eTVGhana's African Women's Voice show, okay? You know that program, right? African Women Voices show. So share that unique story, okay, with you and the person or about the person, whichever way. That is, yeah. So share that story, and it's on eTVGhana and then your world of quality TV. If you are selected, I'm sure we'll surprise you with that particular mother as well. I've been telling you about the Springboard Hangout. Okay, and so Comfort Okran is live on eTVGhana in partnership with the Springboard Roadshow Foundation. They bring you the Springboard Hangout show hosted by Comfort Okran on Sundays from 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. The Springboard Hangout is an interactive youth development show aimed at equipping the youth to remain relevant in this fast-paced and technology-driven world. Tips on entrepreneurship, how to have multiple income streams, finance, investment will be shared in a fun-filled way. Watch the Springboard Hangout show hosted by Comfort Okran every Sunday at 5 p.m. only on eTVGhana and channels 117 or 815 on GoTV. eTVGhana, your world of quality entertainment. I'm going to go on my very first week, but before I go, I need you to start sending us your thoughts on what I said earlier. We are attempting to answer the question of why it seems men. The question is, are men able to even forgive their partners, their cheating partners? If yes, well, tell us how. If no, then tell us why. Let your messages start coming already on all our social media platforms. WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram, all of them at eTVGhana. And the WhatsApp number is 020-2222-2054. I'll go on this break. Please stay with us. I'll be back shortly. Come back. If you're just joining us, we are here in the Men's Lounge. And when I started earlier, I did tell you that we are going to attempt to answer a particular question. And the question is, do men find it hard to forgive cheating partners? Do men find it hard to forgive cheating partners? I mean, it could be a simple yes or no. But unfortunately, after some little research, we realized that there's more to it. It's not just a yes or no question we are going to answer here. And so I have a guest with me in the Men's Lounge today who is going to do the discussion. And he's in the person of Ni. Should I even tell? No, I think I should allow him to introduce himself the best way he deems fit. Ni, let me first of all welcome you. However, please feel free to introduce yourself.
Right, thank you for the opportunity. My name is Niyama Ashite. Yes, and I'm the CEO for Amalogist Ghana Limited. Nice having me.
Yeah, so Ni, that is Niyama. Niyama is a fine gentleman. He's a big man, When they tell I'm the CEO for, then you know that the level is like that. You know what I mean. So Ni, welcome. So in the Men's Lounge, we discuss everything and everything.
Exactly.
Last week you were not here. We spoke about partners and the phones. Do you give your phone to your partner?
Yes, she has my password.
She has your password?
Yes.
For how long has that been?
I can't remember, but
And she still has your password.
yes.
What about the phone in your car boot? Does she know about that phone?
We will talk about that later.
Anyway, that was just by the way. So I did say earlier that we are going to attempt to answer the question of, do men, or why is it hard? In fact, do men find it hard to forgive a cheating partner? Okay, so this is the underlying question. We'll attempt to answer this. And so I want to urge all of you to start sending in your messages to our WhatsApp console, which is 02022222054. I repeat, 02022222054. I need them to start coming now so that we can talk more about it. So, Ni,
Yes.
let me start this way. Why do people cheat in a relationship? Why? What do they want?
There are some people who cheat just for the fun of it.
Oh, for the fun of
For
it.
the fun of it, they just want to cheat, just to have fun. There are some people who cheat because they are not happy in the relationship, and there are some people who also cheat because what they expect in the relationship is not forthcoming. And so when they go to work or they are out there, they find people who do the things that they don't get in the relationship. And because of that, they go in and pay attention to other people. And in return, you see them cheating just to be happy.
Yeah, but so why wouldn't they tell their partners that, you know what, I want this or I want that, so try as much as possible, and then but rather go out there to cheat?
Yes.
Or you think it's not their fault? The devil is aware.
It's partly their fault, but sometimes the devil is aware, as you say.
The devil is aware.
Yes. There are some people who just can't resist the temptation, especially men, of other women showcasing their assets. You understand? Which their partners unfortunately don't have. So
see, but that is where the problem is. You have a partner.
Yes.
You made a choice. The partner was not forced onto you. I mean, no gun was held at your head to make a choice for that particular partner.
Exactly.
And then all of a sudden, you are looking out for another person who has some sort of other assets. What's that?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Sometimes, okay, say sometimes it may be no. So,
I say that.
won't say that. Try the coin from Monday to Monday. You understand?
Maybe
there are some people who wouldn't react to it at all. There are some people who will find it very boring to stay with their partner for a very long time. But as I'm saying, it's more of you being self-disciplined. You understand?
Okay.
But some people will just go out just for the fun of it.
So, in a relationship, what is considered as cheating? What?
When you cheating is when you're not content with everything that comes with the relationship. You stay in it and you go out of the relationship and do other things with other people, especially having sexual affair with other people out of the relationship.
So that is
considered cheating. That is one aspect. There are some people who also lack relationship goals, something like communication. There are some people who would not even communicate with their partners at all and will go out and communicate with other people, spend all their time there. It's also considered as cheating. Then you are starving your partner from the things he or she requires.
So Ni, if I understand you, are we saying that if there is such a relationship where the other party hasn't been or gone to the extent of having sexual relationship out of that relationship and is just looking out to talking to one other person just to be okay, that one is not cheating?
That one is cheating too. From my personal perspective, I would put it under cheating, because then why are you not communicating with me? Why are you not giving me the leverage when I want it? Why are you always on the phone with someone? Why are you always chatting another person? Why are you not always in the house with me when you are supposed to be in the house? It not necessarily means when you go out, you're going to have sex with someone. That is considered cheating from my personal perspective.
Okay, that's very interesting. Well, That's Ni's definition of what he considered as cheating, okay? And his reason for why some people cheat in their relationship. There's something I found very interesting, which I like. The fact that it's not your fault, okay? It comes. Saying you can say sometimes it just happens.
It just happens.
So as for men, there it just happens. It's usually not our fault, okay? So yeah. But today I'm going to take our investment tip rather earlier than I usually do. And so please watch the screens. Let me give you an investment tip, and I'll tell you why I've had to do that earlier than I usually do. Please watch this. Right, so welcome back. If you're just joining us, that's your investment tip. And I'm sure you saw. You see, it's very important as young people to invest so that when it's time for our pension, we will not be crying snit. You've heard what the snit issues, all the issues that are going. I don't want to talk about it, but a word to the wise is in the north, as they say. And so let's take these investment tips seriously. So some guy just walked into the lounge. I have a feeling he's lost his way. I probably want to ask him why he's here. Maybe he should introduce himself. Maybe he's here for an interview that I'm not even aware of. Charlie, Eustace.
Yeah, Nanel. It's been a while.
Hey, what was saying?
I'm around, you know. I'm around. Just
Charlie, you're the guy in vibe. I'm around. You didn't like bad. Share. Akwaba.
Charlie.
Everything nice.
Everything
How
cool,
the week day?
crisp. We did manage by God's grace.
Yeah.
Before
you got in there, Nia has been telling me some fine stories about what he thinks or what he considers as cheating.
Yeah.
We just say he say men there, just say they can fault, you know, you know what I mean.
No,
I kind of don't change it. I like it, so let's keep to that for now. At least he makes men comfortable. And I'm the one.
Oh well, I don't necessarily agree.
Really?
Yeah, I think it's rather a false sense of entitlement that we've bestowed upon ourselves.
Charlie.
As
But
men.
no, actually, let's do that.
Oh no,
Just break it down.
No, for real. I think it's just a false sense of entitlement we put on ourselves. We feel because we are men, we are entitled to have multiple partners and all that. But I mean, to be fair to the woman, I think it should be balanced. What is good for the goose is equally good for the gander. So it's not a level playing field if we feel we have the right to cheat and it's wrong for women. I think it's not fair. And times are fast changing. Previously, it was a notion that was upheld by our parents, our forefathers before them, multiple wives and all that. But I mean, we wouldn't be happy if a woman should have 4 husbands. I mean, I'm sure in a very minute tribe somewhere it's done, but it won't feel right if you get my point. So yeah, I think there should be neutrality across that point.
Okay, so that's very interesting. Eustace, for you, I mean, Eustace is a fine gentleman. Just that he has a bangle on. He's married, unfortunately. I would have sold him out today. And he's an MC. Okay, so let me just do this for you. Only today, when you need someone to spice up your event, you just call him and just tell him it's a wedding, or just tell him what it is and go and sleep. He will do the rest.
Opt for class, always.
You go pay. Okay, so this is coming from Nana Kofi. Nana Kofi says, good evening to you and your special guest. I think most men find it difficult to forgive cheating partners. It creates a lot of doubt and makes the relationship unstable. Well, I'm glad you share your thoughts early. So, guys, once again, welcome both of you.
Thank you very much.
All right, so before you go in, we try to define, what cheating, like what we consider as cheating. And also, we try to answer the question of why people cheat. Okay, why people cheat. And we try to do that. And maybe we should also look at, we've kind of spoken more about the man, why a man would cheat. But let's talk about a woman. Why would a woman cheat in a relationship? What would make a woman cheat?
Is that to me?
Of course.
So, well, I'm not a woman, so I'm trying to look at it from their perspective. But I think for obvious reasons. I mean, if you think about the needs of a woman, I mean, they require attention, they require time, they require comfort. I always said before that every woman's middle name is comfort, because it's something that must be there. Whether it's a wife, girlfriend, sister, mother, you have to make sure she's comfortable. So when these elements, these basic elements are missing, you find her trying to crawl to the next door to see whether she can get a stopgap someone who would provide those immediate needs. So yes, of course, it's habitual for some people. Some people it's just born out of habit. They've done it in their teens, their early 20s. Some people do it for the money. Some people do it for the comfort. But basically, there's always something missing for you to find a woman cheating. I mean,
so they cheat for the comfort.
Basically, yes, for the comfort. Whether it's material, it's physical, whatever it is, they cheat for some kind of comfort.
Eustace has made it easy and simple, but why would a woman cheat in a relationship?
Well, we are men. We know it's very difficult to woo a woman sometimes. Yeah. So before a woman leaves a relationship to cheat, and there is something you're not doing right in the relationship. As my colleague here rightly said, women usually think before they go out to cheat. So before you allow your woman to go out,
you say men don't think.
Yeah, sometimes.
Sometimes men don't think.
Ideas.
I mean, he's right. Sometimes men don't cheat.
Yeah.
They see the thing, and then it goes goes into the eye, and then you want to enter. You understand? We are men. I mean, this is realistic.
I dissociate myself.
From
this particular
you can. I mean, it's your opinion. You're entitled to it. But out of 8 out of 10 men will cheat without any reason at all.
For the fun of it.
For the fun of it.
Yeah, maybe the woman is fine. She has the specs he wants.
Exactly.
Enough. It goes with
just
it.
the sex, no emotional attachment, nothing. Just power and time, and you
have you been cheating?
Me? Well, it depends on your definition of cheating.
But you define cheating over here.
I told you it doesn't necessarily mean having sexual relationship with people sometimes.
But Nanaya, you know the funny thing, a lot of women will be okay if you cheat in other ways and not sexually.
Exactly.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. I'm positive. The majority of women will be okay if you are going to cheat mentally and they can't see, or cheat emotionally. You just talk to somebody and it's not sexual. A lot of women will let us off the hook.
Is it because I think I heard a group of ladies talk about what is a woman's most commitment, in a relationship, apart from their decision. Their most commitment in a relationship usually is sex. So once they get that in the relationship or add, now it's momo.
Momo.
It's no
Momo,
more sex.
trust me, Momo.
It's no more sex.
Momo.
If the momo comes in the morning and it comes in the evening,
they can do without sex.
Yes.
Oh.
No, that's what it is.
No, I didn't know this.
Yes. Things have evolved.
So then what? They lied, because I was eavesdropping some conversation from ladies, and they were talking about how
if they really need the sex, I'm sure they'll find a way around it. They'll know where to go. I mean,
but now
Momo.
It is just Momo, and you are fine.
So
let's give them the Momo and go out.
I mean, there's this lady.
Give them the Momo and go out.
I mean, there's
no,
this lady
but you realize that even men who cheat, who are financially very stable, who saw their wives out. She's driving a Mercedes-Benz CLA or Range Rover, and she doesn't care if a man is cheating. She won't even complain.
Exactly.
That's what it is right now. Exactly. For the vast majority, it's not a general perspective that cuts across everybody.
Like the 90% they go.
Yes, 90% upwards. Yeah. I think that's what it is right now. That's where we are, 2021.
Cheating has become expensive now.
Oh yeah, very, very, very. Actually, it's a very expensive thing. Yeah, I'm not talking from personal experience.
I did ask.
My views are all theoretical. Yeah, just for some of my friends watching who want to phone in.
Well, it's 3 points for you already. Okay, so there's this thing. I mean, look, if you heard the question I put across, the general one that I did say that. So, men seem to find it very hard to forgive a cheating partner.
Yes.
First of all, do we agree with this assertion?
Massively.
Oh, really?
Massively. Men find it very difficult to forgive.
Do you agree?
I mean,
men find it difficult to forgive.
Yes, I agree.
The question is in relativity to women, right?
Oh, of course, yes.
Yes. So
about why? Which man will cheat them? No, wait.
No, I'm saying
wait.
You're not getting my point. I'm saying
yeah.
I'm saying, are we comparing to the way women forgive, the rate at which women forgive?
Well, yes. At some point, we should look at that also.
Yes. Okay. So yes, massively, we find it really, really difficult to forgive.
Why?
Now this one, I think it's totally subjective, but it boils down to a couple of factors. I mean, if I put my head around it, I would say that it's in our DNA. It's in our DNA to have certain features. Okay.
Not to forgive.
Not to forgive, as in yes, it's inbuilt. It's sort of an ego thing. It's an ego thing. You feel deflated if somebody else has been to your territory or possessed what you own. Even in the animal kingdom, when you look at the male species, they are protective of the younger ones, the female ones. It's just a natural tendency we were born with. If I'm with a woman right now and then thieves or armed robbers should attack us, naturally she goes behind me. I don't go behind her hiding because it's innate. It's in us to be protective, to be dominant, to feel like we are the head. I mean, I know the feminists will have a different view on some of these things, but biologically, we were not created the same way as women. I believe in equity, not equality.
Okay.
But that's what it is. And naturally, a sense of responsibility. You know, these days, a lot of men take care of women financially, whether wife, girlfriend, mother again, sister, best friend. Once the man is doing the taking care of, he feels entitled. For lack of a better word, let me use ownership.
Okay.
He feels entitled that whatever concerns you, your well-being, your welfare, your financial status, is his responsibility. When you go out there and cheat, you've broken that trust. You've betrayed. You've broken his ego completely, and it's quite difficult. Although men are not so emotionally attached, that is one particular thing I find strange because it's very, very difficult for the man to let go of it. Sometimes it takes a long while. Sometimes they never. Sometimes the whole thing breaks apart. Women are able to forgive easily. I mean, when you compare to the rate at which men forgive, I think women are able to let go after a time. I think it's something instilled by our society too, that is normal for men to cheat. 99 out of 100 times you're going to get a man to cheat on you. So the women have sort of psyched their minds to this. But trust me, from a man's perspective, I've been there. I mean, I don't want to share some of my experiences.
Oh, only one. Just one.
No, yeah, that I will eventually, but it's quite painful. I mean, men don't get emotional, but when we do, I mean, these days you see a lot of videos on TikTok of guys with broken hearts, crying like falling all over the floor. Yeah. Charlie, it happened to all of us in SS. Charlie, back then we always cry small.
You won't defend yourself. What
SS? Yeah, but it'd be normal.
Me?
Yeah, I agree with my colleague here. Your name? So
my name is Nee as well.
Nee, okay. Yeah, so I agree with Nee too, because men, as we are, we think more logically or linearly. And so when a woman cheats on us, we look at the specifics, why she cheated. We combine one or two things together, and then we come into a conclusion. Then the thing sticks in our minds. So it becomes very difficult for us to forgive, because as I said earlier on, me and you know that it is not easy for you to owe a woman, as in like telling her, say, me pay, I want to, and all that. She will give you tough time before she succumbs. So before a woman agrees to go down, as in sexually, with another man, then it has taken so much time for her to do that. And that alone gives you the fear that this woman will, by all means, go back again. Because the moment she falls for you, she's always there. She's looking up to you. She knows anytime she wants you, you'll be there. So we, the men, we feel scared. Let me say, we are scared. And then we also feel that our women are being taken away from us, as he said earlier on in the animal kingdom.
So is that the reason we find it hard to forgive them?
Yes, because why are they no why? You understand where I'm coming from?
Shed that now, oh yeah.
We shed that because
we just
go out and do it.
Problem wahala. Please stay with us. I'll be back after this break. Welcome back. If you're just joining us, we are in the lounge already, and we are discussing why it seems hard for men to forgive their cheating partners. And so unanimously, the two guys in the studio seem to say, yes, it is hard. I don't get it. I'm trying to say it is not because I don't see the difficulty here, but you will go there. So this is coming from, oh, okay. So this is coming from Ni in La. And Ni says, from the way Ni, another Ni, okay, Ni to Ni, right? So from the way Ni is defending cheating there, if my girlfriend is working in his company, I will escort her to and fro from Monday to Friday because she's endowed. No hard feelings, Ni. Leslie from La. Which of you?
Well, this is the initial Ni, so I
maybe
just
you suspect it.
Yeah, strongly
maybe
from La.
From
From La.
Yeah, that's him. That's him. All the
maybe.
way.
I think
I'm not
I think
defending-
Leslie should specify which name.
No, but is it so? Which one of you was defending cheating? Seriously?
That's Ni. Yeah.
Okay, who made mention of well endowed? You know,
Well, I did.
it must be
but-
you then.
Ha ha ha.
It definitely must be you.
Okay.
Anyway, thank you, Nee, for sharing your thoughts about this man. I'm sure you know one of them somewhere, but I'll keep it silent for now. So let me just ask this question. So if you are saying that men find it hard to forgive, why couldn't we just forgive and just let go? Why? Why do you want to keep something and it will keep
Now,
killing you? Why?
Like we cited a lot of factors why we are even possessive or territorial in the first place.
Yeah.
Okay, now if you are to let go, I mean you are doing all these things. You are taking care of the woman. You are investing
But it
in
won't
her.
reverse the cheating.
It
So
won't.
what's your
It won't
point?
reverse it, but it's much more difficult. I have to say part of the reason is biological.
Uh-huh.
It will take a while.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why that is so. I'm thinking we're made that way, but it will take a while for it to go because after investing all this time, I mean, physically, emotionally, financially, everything, and then she goes crawling to another man who probably has nothing. It's really difficult to comprehend, and it's just the way it is. We find it hard to let go compared to the rate at which women let go when a man does it. So, yeah, I mean, in terms of relativity, I think it's much more difficult for us. That's the way we're built.
So your point is that women easily forgive, men don't.
Yes, yeah, exactly.
It's okay. You will take it like that for now. But what
Yeah.
what exactly do we go through, Kranti, that makes it so difficult? What do we go through
Well, women are basically
when you find out that your partner, your woman, your wife has cheated?
well, women.
What exactly do we go through?
Women are basically on the receiving side, as we all know, and the sense of entitlement of.
Oh, they always
owning-
receive. They receive the momos as well.
Yeah.
Exactly, and the sense of entitlement of owning the woman. When I say owning in quotes, our society has made it that the man is supposed to take care of everything in the house and take care of everything in the society. As my brother rightly said, when there is a chaos, you see the woman running. So if I'm doing all these things for you, I'm shielding you, I'm providing everything for you, and I find out you are cheating on me, how easy do you want me to forgive you?
Are you asking me?
I mean, I'm talking to the audience and you as well. I mean, how easy do you want me to?
Yeah, but you see, so how easy? But yeah, it's a question. But then, so what exactly do you go through? Why is it difficult?
You rendered me useless. You are telling me I am not man enough.
Yeah, the ego is broken.
Exactly,
I mean,
and you are telling me that
Basically.
you will go back again because from my perspective, I know I'm doing everything for you to stay, for you to give me everything you have, but you still went out.
You know, he made a point, and actually, when I think about it again, it kind of rings a bell. Like, kind of makes even more sense than I thought. So, it took you a while to woo a lady.
yeah,
That means it took her some time to think about accepting,
your proposal.
and then you find out that she's cheating. So somebody must have been wooing her. It's taking her so much time to accept, meaning that she's thought about it
Exactly,
and gone ahead.
exactly.
And that is, yeah, yes, I understand you now.
Yeah, but you see, the point is valid. You struggle to woo a woman and win her over. Now, the thing is, if she cheats or she goes in for something else apart from what you are providing, it means that there are loopholes in your game plan. There's something you are not doing right. Maybe it's communication. Maybe
could there be some loopholes that you can't do anything about?
Of course, maybe it's Momo. Maybe Charlie, your Momo is 1K
it's not
a
coming,
week.
eh?
Somebody's Momo is 10K a week, and when that happens, Charlie, it's difficult. It's difficult. There was one girl I knew. I mean, I call her girl because we were back in uni. She told me point blank that she feels that every woman has her price. At the right price, you would think about cheating.
Yeah.
So there are factors, there are reasons why they also do these things. So as a man, we're always trying our best. We are going the extra mile. We are doing all we can, providing all the fiscal support, all the financial.
Providing the 1K and somebody's providing
Probably
10K.
maybe your enough is not
that's
enough.
why we hustle.
Yes.
We hustle basically because of them.
Yeah, but you see, my point here is, so what if some of the reasons the man can simply do nothing about?
Yeah, if you can't do nothing about it and she's cheated, just let it go.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no point holding on to something. I mean, Charlie, somebody has bought her a Range Rover. You can't do it in 20 years. Just let her go, because if you try to hold on to her, she'll keep going back.
You have to buy the fuel too.
Exactly.
You can't even buy the fuel, Charlie. That'll be the thing.
Yeah.
She'll keep going back to this person, and what are you going to do? Second fiddle? Our egos don't stand for that. I'm yet to see a woman who has 3 husbands. I mean, taking care of all of them. It hasn't happened yet.
No.
So Charlie is an ego thing.
Okay, let me just take this. So this is coming from Gado Mohammed, and he says, men follow what they see and women follow what they feel. That is why men cheat more, because they see more. Hey! He's actually answered my next question. I was going to ask, so between men and women,
yeah,
who cheats most?
Oh, I think this is a landslide victory. This is a Robert Mugabe kind of victory for the men.
Are you saying
the
the
men cheat? I mean, this.
Your microphone will be turned off soon.
This answer is not a personal reflection on myself, but I'm speaking from a general point of view. The men cheat more. We can't even compare.
No, wait. Speak for yourself.
No, if it was just a personal thing, I'd say women cheat. I mean, because it's been done to me several times in my life. I mean, Charlie, I've been broken-hearted before I got married.
And you haven't been able to equal the mark yet.
Oh, no, I couldn't equalize,
Yes,
but,
you
I couldn't equalize, but I got married, and then it's okay. I mean, there's no problems there. But generally, men cheat. I don't think it's even a question.
It shouldn't be a question.
No.
I'll come back to it.
Yeah.
So let's keep our messages coming now. I need to see what you guys, or I need to read or hear what you guys think. Today I'm going to open the phone lines early enough, and so let me even announce the number now. It's 0555-657278. 0555-657278. But keep your messages also coming, and go to all our social media platforms and send the comments, and then we'll read them. So on WhatsApp is 02022222054. This is coming from. Please add your name next time so that I can know who I'm speaking with. So, hi, unforgiving cheating lady is from the Bible, because it says a man shall leave a woman when she commits adultery. Wow. So,
Really?
is it that the Bible tells us that when a woman commits adultery, I mean, you should break the marriage or relationship or whatever it is?
I think this one, again, this is also totally subjective. Everybody and what they believe. Not everybody is a Christian, number
Exactly.
one. Some people are Muslims, some people are atheists. And I mean, I don't want it to go down the religious path. But even when it's religious path, look, lots of people cheat when they are not even married. It's not only adultery. Other people cheat when they are not married.
Yeah, but when you are not married, is it cheating?
Oh, well, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, if you are not married and you are performing all the functions of a person that's married, you are having sex, you are taking care of the person, the same emotion goes into it. So I think it's very much the same.
Between them, a man and a woman, who cheats the most?
Men cheat the most.
So am I the only one who think otherwise?
Men cheat.
So you actually think women cheat more?
Yes, I think so.
No.
Why? Why?
I'm the
The whole country will want to know why.
I'm the host. Me. So I've answered you. I'm the host. Finish.
Okay,
Case
no
down.
problem, no
Yeah.
problem.
So you also agree that men cheat most.
Yes.
Why?
Yes, because you see, as I said earlier, men act on what they see, in quotes, what they see in other women.
Mm-hmm.
So imagine you driving and seeing 3 different women. One woman is heavily endowed, as Leslie rightly said. Definitely, you're going to turn and look. Okay, there are times when you give a lift and just seeing the tie of the lady sitting by you alone would prompt you to just ask a number. You go out and then the next thing is, can you visit me? And in Ghana, visiting me means something. The moment the woman comes, you know it's going down. Men usually don't think about the emotional stress they give to the woman. They just want to have fun. They just want to go down with them, and then that's it.
I see.
So, but as I said, women would have to think about it. They will have to analyze the whole thing before they go down. But men, no. We just want to get in there and come out, and then we are fine. Yeah.
I see. So, is a relationship over when the woman has cheated in that regard? Since it's difficult for a man to forgive, does it mean that the moment that has happened, then the relationship is over?
I think with the more mature guys, I mean, men who are more experienced. Let me not use mature. For the more experienced guys, it's not the end of the relationship, because when you're experienced and you've seen what life has to offer, it's quite difficult to push somebody away or black them out because of one error.
Yeah.
A more matured guy would forgive over time, no matter how difficult, no matter how many weeks, days, months, whatever. But you don't throw away all you've built because of a human error, especially if you know you are guilty of the same thing, maybe just that you haven't been caught. Okay, so it shouldn't be like that. A lot of times, I think 8 out of 10 times, a lot of men would end. They'll say, "Oh, me, when my wife cheats or when my girlfriend cheats, I go leave him. I go leave him." I see all those social media commentaries, and I don't think it's really realistic, because if you keep leaving the person, you are probably going to have a new partner every year, the rest of your life. Because I mean, with the current trends right now, it's quite difficult to get people who are faithful, less those who are spiritually upright. But a lot of people, there's so much temptation around. So I don't think an error of somebody cheating should be a reason for you to just
leave.
throw whatever. Maybe you have kids. That's a really selfish decision, if you ask me. So I think it should go beyond that. If it's an extreme, it's habitual. That's a different case altogether. But something that happens, I think it is still a workable situation.
Shouldn't we find a way to work around this? Shouldn't we find a way to make it less harder for ourselves, to forgive?
I think we should, for our own benefits, because you've invested in a relationship. You are the one doing virtually everything. Why can't you just forgive? But you see, the topic is saying a cheating partner. I'm underlining the word cheating partner. When she continues to cheat, that is when it becomes very difficult to forgive. Because then there is no way she's
not ready to stop.
Exactly. So then you have to let go. But if once, probably because there are some reasons which you personally know, as the man, you know doing right, and because of that she goes out to cheat, and she comes back and say, "Oh, D, I'm sorry, this happened," and all that, you should be able to let go. If she's not going back to do those things again, you should let it go.
Okay, so how do you let go? I mean, can you give me a scenario? Okay, your partner has cheated, and you've thought about it, you want to let go. So yeah, what do you do?
It's much more difficult when you are married. I think when you're married, it's much more difficult because you've actually made a commitment. You've taken a vow. I'm talking for the Christians. You made a commitment. You made a vow before God. You haven't just defiled your marriage. You haven't just done it to your wife or your husband, but you've actually done it against God as well. So I think with that, it means that there's a bit of spiritual slumpness that should be looked at. Now, physically, every problem, one of the major problems of Ghanaians is that everything is spiritual. The spiritual aspect is there. I mean, if you are not upright and you say you're a Christian or you're a Muslim, whatever rules you're supposed to stick to, you are not doing it. Physically too, maybe you are not being there. Your presence is not enough. You're not spending as much time with her. Maybe your sexual life is dying. Maybe somebody's giving her more attention. Maybe it could be, and vice versa. So I think you should look at the you should do a post-mortem, look at the situation, what is missing, what are we lacking?
Yeah.
Because a relationship or a marriage is hard work. It's a consistent job. You cannot be lazy at it like every other business, our business approaches and everything.
Yeah.
So I think you should do some post-mortem. Take a decision. It will be difficult. I'm just saying it's not as easy as
I get your point.
It will be difficult, but you need to do it.
You need to do it.
You need
so
to
let me just tell you what our viewers also think. So this is coming from, please add your name next time. This is coming from one of our viewers that says, look, from the beginning of time, that is the way it is. Solomon had how many wives? Is he asking me? Do you think he would have been okay knowing one of his concubines is messing around? A man marries a woman. A man can marry women. Okay. So this is coming from Mohammed again. It's difficult to stay with a cheating woman because they let you take care of children who are not yours. Hey, exactly. Interesting. Exactly. Yeah. Okay, so this is coming from Solomon. Solomon says, men are incapable of cheating. Incapable of cheating. Traditionally, a man can have more than one wife. In Islam, he can have 4. Christianity doesn't specify because King David was one of God's favorite, yet had multiple wives. A man with multiple partners isn't cheating. Yeah. Okay, so this is coming from Solomon. Well, the name obviously, so forgive me. Wow. So my name is Yao from Teshin. Men cheat more than women without thinking about it, but women cheat and regret it. That is a fact. Well, I will go for a break. When we're back, I'll tell you more. Please stay with us. All right, so the phone lines are open now. Welcome back if you're just joining us. I urge you to call. So the number is 0555-657278. I repeat, 0555-657278. Let's hear from you, your take. Well, so your take on why it's difficult for men to forgive, and also your take on between the man and the woman who cheats the most. I want to know what you think. Let me also take this one from Yao. Yao says, it's not easy for a man to forgive a cheating partner. Well, it says it's clear because I think that's what we've been talking about all through this evening. So before I went for the break, I had asked the question that so how do we deal with it? I mean, so your partner has cheated. How do you let go? If indeed you want to let go, so you just call your partner. You just call your partner and say, Charlie, the way that thing they go there. Like say for move on. Is that how you go about it?
No.
What do you do?
As I said earlier, men.
A man with plenty ego. You know, if you just call him and talk to Charlie, yeah. Or
no, not that way.
So how do you
it depends more on the one who has cheated. Yes, it depends more on the one who has cheated.
No. You see, at this it depends on the one who has cheated.
Yes, because if she's aware that you've caught her, you get it, and she comes to you and she's aware of what she's done and she's able to resent. Okay? Because of the commitment you have made, you want to let things slide. You let things go, but you'll be watching. If she's no more doing what she used to do, then you are fine. You should let it go. For me personally, I wouldn't think twice accepting you, but because I have invested more time, energy, money, and emotionally. I mean, in the relationship, I will let it go.
There's a caller. Let me just take the caller. Good evening, caller. Your name and where you are calling from?
Okay, my name is Wisdom. I'm calling from Oyarifa.
Hi, Wisdom. Let's hear you.
I think normally men cheat more than women, but of late, modern Ghana we are right now, the ladies, they are really cheating.
So where from the bat? You see, you are not sure. So I want one. Who cheats the most? Man, woman?
Oh, okay. Men cheat.
Yeah,
right. Men cheat.
Thank you so much, Wisdom. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I say that people know they are outside crowd.
Actually,
no. Then they are outside. We are winning. Because we cheat more.
Yes.
I'm actually hoping for more female callers on the program because the women's the perspective from the woman is also very important.
It's very important.
It seems one-sided. But the question you were asking earlier, I mean, it differs with every situation. Like I said, I pointed out, if somebody has cheated with your woman has gone to somebody who has bought a Range Rover, Charlie, forget.
Hold on, you said there's another caller. Good evening, caller. Your name and where you are calling from?
Hello, good evening. My name is Ibrahim, calling from Dakuma.
Hi, Ibrahim from Dakuma. Let's hear you.
It's not easy. It's not easy to forgive a cheating wife.
Ibrahim, you sound like you've been cheated recently.
Several, not recently. But it's not easy. But nowadays, the girls are cheating.
But now
when the girls are cheating, 100%.
Okay, so I mean, nowadays the girls are cheating more than the men, right?
Exactly. Exactly.
Okay. All right, Ibrahim, thank you so much.
Okay.
We are back.
Yeah, I was saying that it depends on the situation. I mean, if you find out the person cheated on you and it's chronic, it's something that has been happening, you take a decision based on that. If it was, I mean, Charlie, she was cheating because of financial stability, and you know you are not in a position to provide, it will influence your decision. I mean, from that point onwards. So yeah, it differs with every situation. There's no rule that when you catch the person, let the person go.
Let me just pick my last call. Your name and where you're calling from. Good evening.
Good evening, boss. I'm Bernard. I'm calling from.
Hi, Bernard. Let's hear you, please.
It's very difficult to forget a cheating partner, because imagine being like having a social affair with your partner. You are like, you will be like, hey, so this I'm doing with my girl, as another bro has done the same thing with me. It's like, so whenever you see it, you think of what she or he did with the other.
I see.
So no matter how mature you are, like,
it's difficult.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Bernard, thank you so much. I'm going to take this last one. This says, men cheat, and it's even likely your guests will not go home right after the show. They will definitely pass somewhere, especially... Okay, so especially Ni. Apparently, Ni has another name, Daniel, that we don't even know.
There are two Nis here.
Well, he's Daniel. We didn't know that.
Okay.
Who is that?
Especially him. Oh, right.
Okay, so good evening, guys. Please, women are also moved by what they see. The euphoria when a lady sees a guy's protruding flap, and oh wow. So the euphoria when a lady sees a guy's protruding flap, and a guy with flat ass is equivalent to guys seeing a well-endowed lady. Yeah. You know the rest. Women, they cheat pass. And Michael, thank you so much. At least. All right, so okay, let me just take this last one. So this is coming from finally a woman drops in. Some men forgive their partners eventually. It only leaves the woman feeling guilty, which is worse than a breakup and divorce. Well, this is all time can permit us to bring you. I will not take any final comment from these two guys. They are not correct. They didn't even support the men. They were just... But all the same, we are grateful for all the insights and information you have shared. Thank you so much for coming through the lounge. I'm sure I'll call you again to join me for another discussion. Maybe we should be talking about why women also decide to forgive easily. Why should you forgive easily? They forgive too easily. Why?
We are always ready to.
Exactly. So, guys, thank you so much also for being part of this evening. We'll leave you for tonight. Please stay safe. The COVID is still around the corner, and we'll be back next week with another exciting episode. Stay safe.